If you're a fan, then she calls you boss. I'm talking about a fan to a girl who is behind hit tracks like Boss and Nayo. The girl behind numerous repeat-worthy covers and mashups. I'm talking about Lion Productions artist with 14 years in the music scene. Years which have learned how to acquire lots of experience, improve her skills, and create the right networks. All factors leading to the hits and awards which followed. Yep, you guessed it. I'm talking about the 2020 winner of the Best Overall Female Artist Balafon Award, Kameni. Today we dive into her journey to the top.
Straight out of Cameroon. Hello, what's up? Hello, what's up? Man on the hustle to get to the top. Let it, you know we're not ready to stop. Monday for club, hundreds of bottles, I'm ready to pop.
Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Before the Spotlight. Quick check if you're subscribed to Chakara TV and your notification is turned on. If that's done, then you're ready. Let's begin. Kate Ebude Kameni, popularly referred to as Kameni, was born on the 9th of March 1993. She grew up in a musical family. Her father was a band leader and played alongside legendary Cameroonian musician Dina Bell. Her father's sisters and cousins also sang. So it's not far-fetched that Kameni fell in love with music from a young age. She started singing in secondary school and even represented her school during competitions. While in Lower Seat, she met Aquando CEO and music producer Blessby, who became her first vocal coach. During an interview, when asked about her introduction into the music scene, she talked about going to Blessby's studio to see someone, and she caught his attention when he heard her freestyling to a beat playing in the background. He asked her to do it again, and this time in front of a mic. He was impressed, and so he invited her to come back in order to do some backup for some other artists, and she kept doing that for a while. Then she tells the story of meeting Mr. Leo. She said, prior to that official meeting, she knew Mr. Leo around the neighborhood. On that fateful day, as usual, she was singing along to some music in the background. This too caught his attention, so he proceeded to ask her questions about her intentions with music. She gave the right answers which earned her an invite to meet up with the rest of his crew, the Alpha Beta level crew at the time. When she got to the meetup, they were both pleasantly surprised to realize that she already knew the other members of the crew since she had been doing backup for them for a while. Hence, it was easy for them all to get along. That was the story which began her journey with Mr. Leo. They eventually grew very close, family close. But let's not skip ahead. Let's move on to talk about what Kameni was doing simultaneously to building a foundation in the music scene. Upon completion of high school, this now singer-songwriter went on to study marketing at HIMSS Boya, emerging as one of the best students 2009. Her good performance landed her a job at EcoBank and Itel, but she turned down both in order to focus on her music career. At this phase of her music career, she was still doing mostly backup for Alpha Beta artists and many others. Doing backups and playing video vixen led her to cross paths with Daphne J, Phil Bill and Kezi from Rhythms, Kosi and Stanley Eno, and so many others. At the side of all this, she was working on her own projects and was about to sign to Alpha Beta Records when she got pregnant. Sadly for her pregnancy led to the CEO of Alpha Beta Records, Salatiel, losing faith in her. She recounts this as the main reason why she didn't sign to Alpha Beta at the time. Also, Salatiel wanted her to adopt a singing style which was not what she loved, but she didn't feel comfortable enough to express to him how she felt or tell him about some of the challenges she was going through or some of the opportunities she gave up in order to make her music career a success. She only shared these details with one member of the team, that is Mr. Leo, who was always there for her, and they had over time become really close. So at that challenging point in time, the now award-winning artist was jobless, pregnant, the father of her child in Europe, and to top it all, Salatiel was no longer willing to work with her for the time being. In fact, he told her to go take care of herself, and when she gives birth and the baby is old enough to be left alone, she could return for them to resume work. Kameni still wanted to be close to the music world which she loved, and she was pregnant and living alone. So Mr. Leo suggested she moved in with himself and Blessby, which she gladly did. So at this point, she wasn't working with Salatiel anymore. She was working with Mr. Leo, but still very disheartened with her present reality. She talked about being brought to tears when she saw projects she was supposed to be working on go on without her, or when she was reminded of the opportunity she was missing. 5 months after her kid was born, she decided to go back to Salatiel because, as he had promised, they would resume work once the baby was born. Unfortunately for her, upon her return, Alpha Beta Records, in desperate need for a female artist, had already signed Askia, and there was no longer room for her. She felt so heartbroken. At this challenging moment, again Mr. Leo was there to help her get back up. And for this reason and so many others, she considers him family and talks fondly about the 10 years of ups and downs, a journey which could be accounted for the strong bond they share. In order to take care of herself, her child, and her family, Kameni says she has always been a hustler, and hustle she did while still working with Mr. Leo and Bless B. Then in 2019, Mr. Leo parted ways with Alpha Beta Record and created his own record label, Lionn Production, and the first two artists signed to that label were Kameni and Gomez. In that very 2019, Kameni took her first steps to the forefront of the music scene. First with covers and mashups which received lots of love, then the track Boss followed by Nayo, her breakthrough hit inspired by a phone call from two of her family members who were both demanding for money. After the calls, she went into the kitchen and all she could think about was "Man no go die because family day." Initial lyrics which inspired a freestyle, then an undeniable hit. A song which earned her award nominations and a win, and it has been uphill from there for the Lionn Production artists. More hits followed and plenty collaboration with artists like Mr. Leo, Mings, Gomez, Witty Minstrel, Tizzy Panchak, and Stanley Eno. Her journey to the top filled with lots of ups and downs and moments which might prompt many to give up. And today we know Kameni as one of Cameroon's A-list artists because she decided to keep going, to keep doing what she loved. That's it, people. Thanks for watching this episode of Before the Spotlight. Make sure to thumbs up to this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification button. It's been Eta on Chakara TV.
Straight out of Cameroon. Hello, what's up? Hello, what's up? Man on the hustle to get to the top. Let it, you know we're not ready to stop. Monday for club, 100 to borders, I'm ready to pop. Come in and got them, I'm ready to. I don't give a word if I'm in the talk. If you know, find your shot,